life, do you lean more toward talking or doing? Words are like seeds scattered on the ground. They hold potential, but without care and practical action, they won't sprout. Action is like watering, nurturing, and tending to those seeds. Through action, a seed becomes a thriving plant, bearing vibrant fruit. Those who only talk are like sowers who neglect their seeds. Those who do transform seeds into a living reality. Balance talking and doing, but remember that action is what truly matters. Words can inspire, but actions create value. Turn your words into actions, your plans into reality. Then, life becomes not only meaningful, but also leaves a lasting impact on you and those around you. What is the one thing you most want to change in this world? If you want to change the world, you can't expect a lush forest to grow overnight. Every small action, planting a seed, watering a tree, clearing a stone from the path, creates a positive impact. Great change begins with small actions, from choosing to live kindly, inspire others, and create value for those around you. If everyone dares to face what they want to change and takes action, the world will gradually become more beautiful. Don't stop at dreams or ideals. Turn them into actions. What you want to change in the world will only come to life if you start today with small but steadfast steps. Every positive action, every sincere contribution helps make the world a better place. The world doesn't change through words, but through the hands, hearts, and courage of those who dare to act. If happiness were a salary, what job would you choose to become truly rich? Life is like a bank, and happiness is the currency you earn. Every task you do with joy, passion, and dedication is like depositing money into your happiness account. Conversely, doing a job you dislike or find meaningless is like trying to earn money with counterfeit coins. You'll feel exhausted, yet your happiness account remains empty. Only when you do what you love do you truly become rich. Rich in experiences, emotions, and meaning. Reflect on your career choices and way of life. Happiness isn't just a reward for material success, but the result of living true to your passions, pursuing what you love, and creating value for yourself and others. When you choose a job that makes your heart sing and your soul fulfilled, you become rich in happiness, experiences, and meaning in life. Are you truly living by your beliefs, or are you just trying to believe in what you're doing? A journey down a river. Living by true beliefs is like rowing a boat along a current you trust, with sunlight guiding your path and a heart full of passion. Conversely, trying to believe in what you're doing without true conviction is like rowing against the current, struggling forward, but often feeling lost, tired, and unsteady. Only when you live true to your beliefs do your actions align, and every step becomes powerful and meaningful. Look within to distinguish between what you truly believe and what you're merely justifying. Living authentically with your beliefs brings strength, freedom, and lasting happiness. When you act based on true beliefs, every step and decision becomes whole, creating a life worth living. If humans only lived for 40 years, how would you make the most of those 40 years to live without regrets? 40 years is a limited amount of wax, and every moment is a flame that lights your heart. If you live without purpose, letting time slip away like a passing breeze, the candle dims without leaving a glow. But if you live fully, cherishing every moment, sowing seeds of love, pursuing passions, and growing through challenges, your candle burns brightly, leaving a lasting mark for you and those around you. Live with purpose, fullness, and courage. Seize each day to love, learn, experience and turn dreams into actions. Living without regrets isn't just about achieving every goal, but about being true to yourself, cherishing the present, and creating value for others. Then, those brief 40 years become a vibrant, meaningful, and fulfilling life. How much control do you have over your life? Storms, tempests, or opposing currents are things you cannot control, but you can hold the helm steady, adjust the sails, and steer your boat toward your desired destination. Likewise, you may not change every circumstance, but you can control how you respond, think, and act. Those who master themselves are like skilled sailors navigating stormy seas while steadily heading toward their chosen shore. Focus on your inner strength and self-control. When you master your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you won't be swept away by life's storms, but will remain proactive, calm, and strong. Self-control isn't about limiting life, but about unlocking potential, guiding you to wise choices and a meaningful, fulfilling existence. Are you worried about doing everything perfectly or not allowing yourself to make mistakes? If you obsess over every stroke being perfect, you'll lose the natural vitality of the painting, leaving many colors untested and lines undrawn. But if you embrace mistakes and experimentation, the painting becomes vivid, rich, and authentic. Each small error is a new color, each failure a brushstroke that helps perfect your life's masterpiece. Don't let the obsession with perfection or fear of mistakes stop you from acting. Be brave to try, dare to fail, and learn from those experiences. When you accept imperfection, you discover inner strength, creativity, and true joy in the process of growth. Life becomes richer when you courageously move forward, despite mistakes, knowing each step brings valuable lessons. Imagine you're having lunch with 3 people you greatly admire and respect, and they unknowingly criticize a close friend of yours. How would you respond? On one side is a cherished friend. On the other, people you admire. Each step requires balance, tact, and clarity. Instead of reacting impulsively or angrily, you can respond gently, sharing information neutrally, defending your friend while maintaining respect for those you admire. Like a skilled artist adjusting notes in a symphony, your response needs balance, finesse, and harmony. In life, how we handle conflict or misunderstanding reflects our values and character. You can protect someone important while maintaining good relationships with others by responding tactfully, thoughtfully, and with respect for both sides. Calmness, respect, and tactful communication are the keys to sustaining strong relationships while showcasing maturity and emotional intelligence. If you could give a newborn baby one piece of advice about life, what would it be? The advice you give is the first brush, marking the foundational strokes for their life's painting. A message like, live true to yourself, love and cherish every moment. Plant seeds of courage, wisdom, and kindness. Every choice and action in life will build on these strokes, but that first brush sets the direction and style of the painting. Advice for a newborn reminds us of the value of authenticity, love, and belief in oneself. Live with an open heart. Don't fear failure. Dare to dream, pursue passions, and cherish every moment. When you nurture these values from the start, life becomes vibrant, meaningful, and whole, like a painting full of colors drawn with heart and soul. Would you break your principles to keep someone you love? On one side are steadfast principles, solid as a mountain. On the other is love, gentle yet profound, like a winding river. If you guard the mountain too rigidly, the river may be blocked, unable to flow and connect. But if you're too yielding, the mountain crumbles and your identity fades. Tact is finding balance, holding on to core principles while being flexible in details, allowing love and personal values to coexist. Love doesn't mean losing yourself. Distinguish between uncompromisable core principles and areas where flexibility can sustain relationships. When you act with tact, staying true to your values while cherishing those you love, you build lasting, understanding, and meaningful love. Beautiful love is where both heart and character are respected. Have you ever seen an idea that seemed crazy at first, but later proved to be creative? At first, it seems odd, out of place, and many doubt its potential to grow. But if you nurture it with imagination and action, that seed can sprout into a unique, vibrant flower, unlike any seen before. A seemingly crazy idea is the raw material for creativity, and courageously pursuing it turns the impossible into reality. Embrace strange ideas and dare to experiment, even if they seem absurd at first. Creativity doesn't come from safety, but from stepping beyond boundaries, taking risks, and persisting with your ideas. When you trust your intuition and uniqueness, what seems bizarre can become a breakthrough, creating value, experiences, and unexpected success. What makes you different from the rest of the world? Every person is a star, their light similar in some ways, but no one shines exactly like another. Your thoughts, experiences, dreams, and emotions are the unique colors of your starlight. What makes you different is how you see the world, how you feel, and how you leave your mark on those around you. Like a single note in life's symphony, your unique note creates a distinct and remarkable resonance. Recognize and cherish your strengths, talents, and unique identity. Don't compare or try to be like others. Your differences create value, strength, and pride. When you live true to yourself and embrace your uniqueness, you not only shine, but also enrich the world with diversity and meaning. Why do some things make you happy, but bring no joy to others? Each person has their own eyes and lens for perceiving life's colors. A bright red ray might thrill you with energy, but to someone else, it may feel too intense or out of place. Likewise, your passions, dreams, or ways of finding happiness are unique, but everyone has their own perspective and path to joy. Happiness is personal and cannot be compared or imposed. Cherish what brings you joy, but also respect the differences in others' emotions. When you understand that everyone finds joy differently, you live more lightly, respect yourself and others, and share happiness without expecting them to feel the same. What do you desperately want to do but haven't done? What's stopping you from doing it? Your dream is like a bird longing to soar into the sky. It calls out, urging you, but its wings are bound by fear, doubt, or responsibilities. Each day passes, and the bird flutters, yet it cannot take flight. Identifying the reasons holding the bird back is crucial. It could be the ropes of fear that need untying, or a sky that needs more light of confidence. When you courageously remove those barriers, the bird will soar, and your dream will become reality. Face your unfulfilled desires and address the reasons holding you back. Don't let fear, doubt, or pressure make you miss the chance to live fully. When you bravely confront the reasons and act to overcome them, you'll see that the impossible can become reality. Let your dreams take flight, and the journey of pursuing them will bring joy, experiences, and true value to your life. Are you holding on to something you should let go of? You're walking a long road, but your hands cling tightly to a heavy stone. That stone slows your steps, exhausts you, and makes it hard to move forward. Letting go of the stone doesn't mean abandoning the road, but freeing yourself, allowing lighter steps and the chance to see the beauty around you. What you should let go of is like that stone. Only by releasing it can you truly move forward. Letting go is not weakness, but courage. Recognize what no longer serves you, release it, and open your heart to new opportunities, experiences, and happiness. When you let go at the right time, your heart feels lighter, your mind clearer, and life becomes fuller and richer. Letting go is the first step to creating space to live true to yourself and embrace every moment. If you had to move to a nearby province or country, where would you choose? And why? Avastmap unfolds. Each province or country is a piece of a puzzle, with its own colors, culture, people, and landscapes. Choosing where to live is like picking a new piece for your life's painting, a place to learn, broaden your horizons, experience the unfamiliar, and find new inspiration. This decision isn't just about where, but about stepping out of your comfort zone, exploring the world, and letting each experience enrich your soul. Every step in life, even changing where you live, is a chance to learn and grow. Consider choosing a place to live based on your values, interests, and the experiences you crave. When you boldly embrace new environments, you not only discover the world, but also yourself, opening new opportunities and enriching your life's journey. Do you press the elevator button multiple times when you need to use it? Do you think doing so makes the elevator come faster? The elevator is like the flow of time and life's rhythm. Pressing the button repeatedly is like trying to force a river to flow faster with your hands futile and often exhausting. Instead of being impatient, you can breathe, observe, and prepare for when the elevator arrives. In doing so, as time passes, patience and preparation help you make the most of each moment more effectively. In life, rushing or forcing things doesn't always yield results. Learn to be patient. Recognize that everything has its own rhythm and focus on what you can control, preparing well, acting at the right time, and embracing the outcome when it arrives. Calmness and patience don't slow life down, but allow you to experience it more deeply and effectively.